Hello everybody and welcome to another video. My name is Mr. Quixtan and I make videos about music education, instruments, music playing, playthroughs, and pretty much anything I kind of want to do. This video has been a long time coming. A little while ago I made a video about unboxing a product and it was a thumb rest. And for some reason I just never thought to do a review or an update on how I feel about the product. The product we're talking about today is the Kooiman, I think that's how you pronounce it, Kooiman, Don Quixote 823 thumb rest. If I'm being honest, this is by far one of the best products that I've ever purchased for the clarinet. It's super simple. You just install the back plate and then you clip the thumb rest on there. I recently bought this one for this clarinet because it's a newer one, but I've been using this product for about, I'm not going to do the math because it'll make me feel really old, but I've been using it since 8th grade. And from now on, every single clarinet that I use has to have this thumb rest. I even have it on the A clarinet. And like I showed you earlier, you just, sorry, technical difficulties. You adjust, and it works. Another thing that I really wanted to talk about is just why this is so important to me, why this product is super important to me. One of the biggest ways to tell if somebody plays clarinet or not is to look at their thumb. And now if you see my thumb, there's something that you'll notice or won't notice, and that is that I don't have a callus on my thumb where the thumb rest goes. And if I lost you and you're like, what is he talking about? Let me show you what another clarinet thumb rest looks like. It looks like this. A nice little metal hook that sits here on your thumb. And the biggest problem with this is that over time, it'll rub against your thumb, creating a callus. And there are a lot of thoughts on this, hot take, but I strongly feel that your instrument should not leave a mark on you after you're done playing it, or any calluses or any signs of wear. Obviously string instruments is different. The callus is on the fingers for the strings, completely separate thing. But as a clarinet player, you get this bump on your thumb because of the natural way in which you hold an instrument. And I just really don't agree with that. Some people try to prevent that by wearing neck straps, and that's fine. I use that for saxophone sometimes, but this, to me, is by far the most comfortable way to hold an instrument, the clarinet. And not every person's hand is the same as anybody else's. So what you can do is you can adjust this height by, so if you're playing and it feels more comfortable for the thumb rest to be a little bit lower, you can adjust this. There's a fancier version that's worth like $250, where it's metal and you can adjust every single aspect, the height, the angle, the everything. And I'll probably put a picture up here, but I don't think it's necessary for most people to do that. I've seen a couple professionals with them, but like I said, I have these two and this is really good for me. Some minor inconveniences are if you are silly or you're forgetful, you can set up your instrument and then you forget the thumb rest. That's very minor inconvenience, but it does happen. If you don't have a big enough case, you might not have a place to put this thumb rest in, but my case is pretty spacious, so I have no problem with that. But anybody else I could see that being a potential problem. And last but not least, where to get it. I'm not gatekeeping, I'm letting you know. I bought this thumb rest many times and I used to buy it from Woodwind and Brasswind, but now they're almost, nobody else carries them other than this one music store. The music store is called Hickeys, and I'll leave a link in the description to their website so that you can just order them if you want. When I made the video about the unboxing, I tagged them and they were really nice. They reached out on Instagram, which you should follow as well. They reached out on Instagram and they just said, hey, thank you for the video. We really enjoyed it. So this is not sponsored or anything, but they were very nice and very appreciative of the fact that I made a video talking about how quick they were to send the product, how the communication was super clear. So I strongly recommend it. And these are not just for clarinets, these are for oboes or any other instruments. I don't have them on my E flat because one, I don't play it that often, and second, it's not that heavy, so it's just fine and easy to use. And again, like I said, it doesn't leave a callus, which is my biggest thing. I don't necessarily want that. And yeah, it's just a convenient product that really helps out. It's super comfortable. You can play for hours and not feel hand fatigue. I know some people, after years of putting the entire weight of an instrument on your thumb, and yes, brass players are probably laughing because they think to themselves, it's a clarinet, how heavy can it be? Yes, but over years, after putting this much weight on your hand, it creates tension, and anytime there's tension, there's something wrong happening. So we alleviate some of that with this product, which again, I cannot recommend enough. Hopefully this video helped out. If you are looking for this product, now you know where to find it. And this was inspired because somebody saw me putting my clarinet together and they said, oh wait, I've seen that thumb rest many times. I've seen you use it all the time. As I was looking for it, I couldn't find it. So now you know where to go look for it. Like I said, this company, Hickey's music store in New York, they're very good at just sending it out really quick, and they have them in stock. And as I was looking for this product, they have the entire line, oboe thumb rest, the 823, this one, saxophone thumb rest. I haven't seen that one, but I'll check that out afterwards to make sure that I'm up to date with everything that's instrument related. So if you have any questions, any ideas for future videos, please leave them in the comments, and thank you. Have a great day.